Okay, this is my first video, but I'm gonna have to write this shit out like it's like my millionth video. Okay, uh, I was supposed to post this video a long time ago, like to, cooperate with the whole rings around my eyes and me not being able to sleep and me not trusting sleeping with the Raiders, knowing that they gonna trade any and everybody at any given time, which is kind of weird. And me doing this video is because I kind of want to remind everybody, like, y'all kind of like need to take a step back and go and look at the 30 for 30 videos, that's all out there about the Raiders, especially about Al Davis. I've already made a video and posted like on my Facebook about all of this. I mean, not all of this, but I made one video specifically when they first made the trade of my Mac attack. And that was kind of scandalous because that was like caught off guard. Made a video, and I guess the next day I kind of got a notification, and then they were speaking about, he wanted to leave or something like that, so it wasn't like catching him off guard and all that. That was baloney. Because I look at it now, I look at the difference in the whole thing. It's like I keep on asking myself, like, what is Mark Davis aiming for? Because it's like when you look at the whole years of us, we have in mind, because we don't really, I ain't gonna say fuck with the league like that, because we always been like, I don't know, the dislike ones of the league or whatever, because Al Davis paid the cost to be the boss. Like, he ain't finna kiss nobody ass. So everybody's on the same level. He did what he want with the team, and that's what made us even stronger. As fans, and that just like it just blows my mind how we just was like, fuck, take it from the top, fuck going all these ugly ass rules and that. You want us to play these games and shit, and to go to now, it's like, Mark, you want to jump in and you want to, okay, tell the league, like, I'm going to play by your rules. You let them snatch your team from where they are. Now you letting them, like, basically run through and rip your team apart, because it's like, okay, well, I'm going to give you, I want to be up there, which I want, or all this other bull, whatever the crap. Like I said, for the perks and shit like that. But you're losing everything and everybody. You act like, okay, like, you gonna put that team together or start off young and have somebody thinking that, oh, they could build it so they can start it off strong. But who's really gonna want to deal with that, having the fear of when things ain't going right? You don't even know how to pull up your pants, grab your balls, and be like, F this and F that. No, you like pulling down your pants and have your way. That's that's what I'm getting out of it, because it's like the moment you agree to going the way that they want you to go, it's like they just ripped your line apart. I've already said this, and it's like, it's upsetting to just see it. It's like everybody trying to wonder, like, when this and this and this. The first, when I knew it was gonna be a tricky, when y'all got rid of the coach before Jack Del Rio. Even if y'all say like, oh, he wasn't doing that much, y'all always supposed to blame on somebody. And on top of that, him and the coach before that was part of the reason why you have the team right now that y'all stripping apart. Y'all already knew coming into this season that y'all had something to deal with. Y'all had a big ass wall to actually break through and get down, penetrate, all of that stuff. But for whatever Mark Davis felt in with the league and all that shit, just let us know that he don't give a f about the fans. Because I looked at another video and they're like, oh, they're diehard fans, they're going to keep on doing this, we're going yeah, but we want some respect. And even though to me, it's like you showing me a whole lot, because you got Marshawn Lynch. Now if he wants to retire on that team, it's like now you took to me, it's like you took a whole lot that could have had him retire in his hometown, in that team, with a great team, all of that stuff. And it's like you took the line, I mean, you just ripped up everything. So now giving it to Vegas or sending them to Vegas, you kind of like, oh, well, kind of like dumbing down the team so the fans will look at like, oh, they can go to Vegas or it's okay to go to Vegas and stuff like that. I don't even care if you got one person on the team. They don't need to go to Vegas. Vegas ain't the environment for them. They need to stay, you know what I mean, where they are. And if not, shoot, I think that y'all tried to make a way for the Rams for all of this to go so that, you know what I mean, Rams could regain or try to get more of LA, but that's not what's popping. That's not what it's swinging to. Don't nobody want no goddamn. I mean, if I ain't gonna be a Raider fan, I ain't gonna be. I ain't even gonna be fucking with the NFL at all. I ain't even lying, cause I was with the NBA and I was with the Knicks when they was way back then, and when they fell off, I wasn't finna give another team the glory. I just wasn't fucking with their ass no more. Same thing. It had to be with the Raiders. Yeah, I think y'all doing more than what y'all should. I can't even say like, oh, like it's a real strategy. We can keep on saying that, oh, it's for the, that first draft pick and all that. It's beyond the first draft pick because you see how what we did. We took from the bottom. We was restoring. We was recycling. We was doing all type of things to the people that was given to us or the people that we were getting, regardless if we was getting them from the bottom or the top. We was restoring to where we had other teams looking at them like, okay, he putting in work. He went over there, boop, 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 boop. And it's fucking scandalous. And every time we getting closer and closer, gooder and gooder. For some reason, I don't know, the hate just come from every damn where. Every damn where. It's like the league start throwing penalties. It's like the season before last, we started tightening up on our penalties. And the more and more y'all try to get us on every little thing, it kind of like drains our momentum. So you can see us getting out there in the first half, actually killing every goddamn thing, and then y'all put all these penalties, and then now you taking stuff away from us and stuff like that, so the momentum get like drained down. They try to pick it up within the third or the fourth and all of that stuff, but that's a lot to take in, and that's a lot to keep on trying to correct when, you walk it already trying to walk a straight line. That was really scandalous. I just don't get it. You kind of lose kind of respect for people. The same reason I gain respect for Al Davis. It's like I'm losing respect for Mark Davis because it's like I don't see the same stance within you that I seen within your daddy. It was like, of course, they trying to swing us with this new generation type stuff, but that's why the new generation ain't got no damn structure. They ain't got no. You don't stick to nothing. Y'all ain't got no tradition. Y'all ain't got no structure. Y'all just going with the wind. And the wind is man-made at this point. It's like, I mean, dang. I know, it's a lot of stuff. I just want to get that off my chest. I know y'all like where she come from, but you know what? I've been a fan, always will be. Ain't nothing gonna change. I get into it with all type of things, and it don't even make no sense. And I'm a humble young lady, for the most part. But anyways, it has been a struggle. I was scared to lay my head down because I felt like everybody's gonna leave. Although it is one person that I wouldn't Carr. I've been beating myself over the head because it's like ever since he joined the team, and he wasn't from the time he joined the team, it wasn't like he put like that big ass like stance, and it was just so much. And then they paid him so much. I already knew something was gonna come out of it. To me, it was like they paid him so that he would be that guy to, you know, throw it when they need it. That 9 yard type shit. He was 9 yards right there. And then, I mean, to only make it worse, what they do is, they go in, they penetrate, they have your team trusting and believing in 9 yards all over again. It's just crazy. If you think that stuff is not happening, lost your damn mind, because that's all that's happening. Because what was the point of even paying him all that much in the beginning? And damn well he wasn't, bringing that that much receipt to the table even in the game out the game. In the game out the game, it didn't even matter. So I'm not twisted up on it, but it's a lot to look at. It just seemed like Mark Davis just trying to unwind some stuff that really didn't need to be unwind. It's just like you just need to hold your ground. Look how long we've been in here this long, and it's not like they throw us a well, I guess they could throw us a bone, but other teams, since they don't like us, we hate it. Like, who's really pushing that? Now you done made a deal, and they looking like, shh, while he open, we finna take all that we got, and basically your whole team. Hey, I mean, of course, Marshawn Lynch, he want to retire in that, and that's another thing I find a problem with, because now it's like y'all feel like y'all finna take everything like away. Now y'all don't want to. I mean, because I truly believe if they wouldn't have been chopping and eating into our team like this, Marshawn Lynch, you probably would have retired with a championship, and I ain't even lying. That's just what it is, and that's how strong I believe in the Raiders. And when you see the skill start building, and then you see the structure, and you see all of that stuff, and if I can see it, they can see it. You know what I mean? So they working with it all the goddamn time. So if I'm looking at it, and believe me, I don't give no other team no play until you play in the Raiders, and that's just that's just what it is. Shit, that's just me. It's like, it's just crazy. I look at it like that. Shit, something got to give. Like, gotta start looking at it. Like, you guys just start questioning the situation. Why wasn't this long ago? You know what I mean? Why did we have to get on the field and start fighting at one point instead of worrying about the points? Because these is be just was scandalous towards the Raider. Period. Point blank. And since this is my first video really going to YouTube, I kind of like I got so much backed up, even with the Randy Moss type shit. Even though that's not like so old ago, right? And people still ain't even on the team, right? And I got this one thing with what's his name? Grabbing Crabtree. I don't even like to call him Crabtree. I like to call him Tree. But you know what I mean? Grabbing his chain, like I feel like just going in on all of that shit. But you know what? That's old, and I think I'm gonna save that for another day and probably another video. But I do think like we all need to start looking into that, like as fans. You know what I mean? I'm a ride or die. I love Raiders. I'm rocking it all the time, and it's just like it's a shame. It's coming to where like, why are you taking this away from us right now? We was really on to something. It was like, and yeah, well I got you. Well I got you here. One more thing. And Charles Woodson. And he could have retired with more. I thought that was like a setup, and but hey, me looking in, I'll be damn near looking at everything is scripted now because the way it is, it's like if you want more, you're gonna abide by what we say, and if we needed you to throw, do this, anything like that, that's what it is. Shout out to Charles Wilson and his kids, his Raider Nation kids. I be trying to get my kids on that page right there, the page that his kids is on. Raiders all day. So shout out to him, and you know what I mean, all that's deserving to him. Because I thought that he really deserved more on his, his retiring and stuff like that. That would have been good. I would have loved to see that. As well as a lot of stuff. Because, I think, like, the more that we own and got our hands on so much stuff that I try to take it away. So, yeah, just looking into that, I just had to say something about it because, I'm not really quiet on Facebook about about Raiders, so it's like, man, in my house, the whole don't really listen to me long to talk. So I gotta get this shit off on somebody, okay? Gotta get this shit off. So yeah, cause it's like Mark, shit, just come out and explain because I don't understand. We can keep on blaming the coaches. We can keep on pointing the finger and all that. But ultimately, don't you have a decision and stuff? Then can't you be like, no, we ain't finna do this. No, we ain't finna lose no valuable players. Not for no, picks that I'm gonna have to structure anyways. Come on now. You giving up structure people. You giving up people that already know the rules and regulations of the game that already been here. That could have been like, boop, 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 getting in line. If they giving up first draft picks for you to get your people, I mean, that wouldn't have made you think like, I got what you want, keep what I got? No, god damn. Well, that's why I ain't working like that, cause I would have been like hell. You gotta be. I guess you gotta pay the cost, pay the cost to be the boss, cause yeah, there's certain things going on now with the Reddit that I just couldn't see back in the day or see back, you know what I mean, at a certain time. It just, that shit wasn't popping, or I wouldn't have popped. It's like go do something about it, or about yourself, cause you ain't finna, you know what I mean, strip, take, and tear anything from over here, cause I most definitely wouldn't. A Mac attack, I wouldn't clear Mac. No, I can't see it. And then you give up Amari Cooper. Like, I think I was in a daze. Like, I'm not even lying. I think I was in a daze because I think I was. I don't know if I was up with my kids. I was doing something, and it was like, and I heard that, and when they said a trade, I don't know why I was thinking about something else to the last trade. Like they just on some old shit. Like no, and then they mentioned the name, and I still was in there like not even thinking. Then turned around. And turned around, was like, oh my God, did they really? Did I really hear that? Am I really experiencing? Like, what? I mean, you traded these. Whatever blueprint you had, it got to be in the trash by now because that's crazy. That's crazy. And you know, stats could be so made up nowadays. I mean, some people ride for their stats. Some people get on the skills and their stats. You know, the situation get better. So you can't really go off. I mean, that's what they go off of. But shit, I mean, it's just so much. Like I said, it just ain't worth it. First draft picks for what? You're still gonna have to structure. You're still gonna do all of that stuff with. You don't need no first draft picks. What you had was what you was really gonna make it with. But they seen that you was vulnerable for whatever you was vulnerable for, and they knew that you had all these players, and now all these players is going to be are being beasts for other people. When they in my eyes they were fine and ready to make this movement with this black hole. This is crazy. That's crazy. I hit me with that notification of uh, my Mac attack wanted to leave anyways. I was looking like, you know what, this is some bug. Like, don't be trying to get in my head. Don't be trying to play nothing over here, okay? Don't be trying to play like you just a fan and all that. No. I'm watching, I'm looking, and no, I couldn't see it. I could see that they were getting stronger within each other. They bond, like trust each other, getting better with communication. You know what I mean? Getting better on who they was going to. Congratulations on Roberts. You know, I see you ain't dropping too many of them balls, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because, nigga, when I say I had to watch you, I was looking like, oh my God, we got to go to the toilet paper with his ass. He needs something soft and cuddly to hold. But you know what? He done picked it. Like, everybody done picked up on their skills, and I just don't understand how y'all just like, do. Oh, give it away, give it away, give it away, give it. I bet if those was some fucking tickets, y'all wouldn't be. Can't give it away to motherfuckers like that. Shut your asses up. This is out of line. And CNN. Whatever, the world going crazy. I ain't can't even. This is crazy. I'm about to cut this video because, like I said, this is my first video, and I just been babbling on. Got bags under my eyes because at one point I was like, damn, if I go to sleep, they just gonna trade car. Which in the beginning I thought if they traded car first, I probably would have been like, let me see what you're working with. Let me see what you're gonna bring in, But no, since he might be the last to go, I'm thinking like he was the paid donkey because he's the one that he did a lot of things even last season like that. I was just kind of like, We should have been there. Period. It's just it kind of freaks me out. Well, not freaking. Let me stop playing because my household know how I feel. I be killing their asses, and some people closer to me on Facebook kind of like get into it with me, but not really. Which I'm not bothered by it. I do have a bad mouth behind it because what I hate is somebody always try to slick talk you or say something smart, but then when they're not expecting you to blow up the way you do or have a mouth the way you do, it's like, oh, something's wrong with you, or it's like, no, you started it. You talking about the Raiders in such ill manner. To where I gotta defend, and that doesn't make that don't mean that we butt hurt. Like we just setting you straight. That's all. We just setting you straight. That's all. It's all love and God. But yeah, shout out to the Raiders. Hopefully everything get better. This stuff is kind of um. And if I had a wig, I'd snatch that shit off. But yeah, it's kind of blowing my top. But hey, hope everything get better. Hope that we ain't gotta really Ride this suffering out. I don't know what he doing. And I'm not with the Vegas movement, period. They cut me off on they live stream because I was like, F Vegas. And, that's not a good look for us. And, as far as like the people that we had, the team that we had, like I said, it's not a good structure for us. Leave us for where we are. If you going to go bring us to LA, like, just leave us in Oakland. That's just as good. But this is crazy. It's crazy. And go to Vegas and be just letting everybody go like they didn't mean nothing to this the whole franchise and this whole movement. Look at that there. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel. I mean, cause it's not like I want to be like, oh, I gotta drop it off because I gotta stop it or let them go because they go. It's just like I don't want to say it's within the league. You don't see nobody else going through this stuff. I mean, some people have been, going with the whoop de whoop for so long, but it does kind of make me just wonder about everything. God, I don't even want to be the fly on the wall. Because I want to be able to speak like you are out your motherfucking mind. What is you doing? Like, correct yourself. Come back. Bring it back. Do it. Why are we going through this with you? Like, Mark, is this some type of crisis? I mean, I don't get it. It can't be just It can't be just these first draft picks because you. I mean, the whole purpose of you building a team, making it happen, is to take it somewhere to have the championships, right? Like, even if you're still gonna run into the same problems, regardless of what it is, because I mean, to me, this hit a mark because just a lot of things, y'all. It's a difference from like everybody getting together and knocking us off. Like, oh, we find a draft within, we have a pick, so we go to the team and find, the people that we really want, and we, have that set up, and then you have the league go and say, no, fuck that, they can't get that, and woo because it has happened, or whatever. This not that case. We got him giving it up. We got him like really giving it up. Like giving it up. I don't understand. It's like it's just too much giving it up. Like I don't know. At one point, I did kind of question, just the coaches, not what they were doing, but when he was firing, because, like I said prior, you know, had hand on the line that you see that's getting chopped away now. I just don't understand why would you want it. Hey, but you know what? I'll take it if y'all want to look at this video and be like, oh, that's just the woman's point of view or whatever the case y'all look at. I'll be like, okay, because I'm puzzled right now. Like, I'm just really not knowing anything because it's like I look at the whole situation. Me been looking at it like I've been fussing about, the Raiders just going through up and down with the league. Period. Because shit is happening. To what we can't see as far as the fan shit. But it's like, when you shown and then when you see documentaries and all of that shit, and they just really on like, yeah, we will fucking kick the Raiders to their back, kick them down the sleigh, and then see how they get on the field and do what they got to do. So, I mean, it's been like that for a long time. So, to see that these choices that's being made with and the the trade going on, it just seemed like they just took this season not even to play, but to just trade players. Like, we done started the season and we just like, okay, while y'all playing the game, we ain't even finna play the game. We just finna go and trade players. The people on our field now, they probably set up to play, but they probably like, y'all ain't even gotta play. The whole point is we finna still chop and move some of these people. So, you know what? You could be next. So don't break your neck, so that you can go somewhere else. This is crazy. That's, I think my lips is getting whiter from this shit. It's just all the bullshit that's coming out my mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video because my kids are not around to pretty much edit it and